Well, a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Delta T Racing. It's Thursday night, and it's time for Division 4, penultimate race of the season, live from Singapore. I'm Nelboy, and I'm joined, as always, by my good friend, teammate, and co-commentator, Bogorowski. Good evening, Bog.
Hello, Nell. Hello, everyone else at home or wherever you're watching. Hello, leader of the Constructors' Championship. We're here, as Nell said, we're in Singapore, one of the most fun, entertaining, exciting races, tracks in the season, in my opinion, always now.
Yeah, definitely. You
Because,
never know what you're going to get here.
yeah, well, never a dull moment, I'd say. And even sometimes when you think like, oh, there's not that much going on. There's also still a lot of fighting on track. And there's always the danger of someone spinning, hitting the wall, crashing, making a mistake. And that the safety car comes out and it really can shake up the whole race. And I think
Yeah.
that, and then in combination with what we've seen often here is changing weather circumstances. And you know it could change at any moment from the weather, from dry to wet, wet to dry, or a safety car. I think that just throws like a double extra dimension on awareness. In combination with the track, there's not like a single moment where you can give like your arms, your eyes, your head a little rest.
No, it's a full-on
probably
circuit.
the one combination with Monaco, probably one of the most intense tracks to dry on.
Yeah, I think Hungary as well. Hungary's quite unforgiving, doesn't really give you too much time, but you get slightly more than you do here.
But the only thing different with the biggest difference with Hungary is that there's not really the walls.
Yes, yeah, not quite as daunting. So right, as we're waiting for Chef to come round, we're going to just pop up our predictions for this week. We've got a little animation that does it this week, so let me just get that back up. Sorry, it was a bit quick. Right, here we go. Okay, so predictions this week. Bog has selected pole time of 1:38.2. I've got a bit quicker with a 37.7.
You seem to be optimistic.
I don't know. I think there's drivers here that are more than capable of doing it. But we'll see. But let's get rid of that and jump back to Chef, who's going to be the first one on his hot lap tonight. I'm going to do a lot of on board just because of the cameras externally aren't brilliant around Singapore. Certainly during the race.
Sure.
But yeah, so 37.7. I think it's possible by a couple of these drivers. Well, I think quite a few actually. They're getting quicker and quicker, and I think if they do tie it together, they could certainly dip down into the 37s. Brother Adam is out already. What happened to him?
I don't know, but it looks really weird what I'm seeing here. Rickaby and brother Adam are both together here on the starting straight.
Yeah. Literally, in the middle.
Oh my god, and Rigby's car is still in the middle of the last corner. This looks really weird.
Right, I think they have cleared now. But yeah, it looks like he was...
This looks really, really strange.
Right,
what happened there?
Yeah, jump back on the Chef, coming into the last few turns now. Be putting the first lap on the ball. So 2 already down. So Rigby and Brother Adam, we've lost without even setting a lap in qualifying.
Yeah. Well, qualifying is not really everything here. We have a weather report, and quality seems to stay dry, but in the ring halfway there's a 38% chance of rain. That's Alright, so Rigby spun on his own on the last corner. Tried to keep it on the inside as he assumed everyone would stay on the outside, but apparently his teammate chose different and they collected each other and they're both out.
Well,
like Mercedes Barcelona 2016.
yep. They've certainly given it all to do for themselves, haven't they? Oh, and we got another one. Who's on there? Jago spinning in the...
Jago, what is he? That's... Eh? Well...
Okay. Little pirouette on there, so he's got his teammate directly behind him now, I think. Could help him out, give him a little bit of a tow there after his lap is ruined. Right, okay. So Pac-Man taking provisional pole 39.236. Chef in second 39.263. So we've got 236 and 263. Nerdy just slightly further back with a .280. MBB as well with 39.325. So the top four covered by, what's that, less than a tenth?
And we immediately see the usual front runners. The Alpha Towers, Chef and Nerdy. In the top three, Pac-Man doing really well. Came new to the league a few weeks ago, has really made an impact so far.
Yeah.
MB being his usual quick in quali, and then usually having the best start of all, but just never really lasts long, does it? With him.
Skipper.
Oh, look at that, Skipper! What's that time?
38.9. 38.9.
Yeah, don't think that time will last, but you never know. For now, it's the quickest time on the boards. And don't forget, he may only have one podium this season, but with 2 races to go, he could still become champion. Sure, he needs a bit of luck and a bit of bad luck from his rivals, but it's not impossible. He's I think he's less than 40 points away with 52 points to get.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly, I mean, it's a thing, Skipper, yeah, he's very consistent. Let me just pop the table up. So, yeah, Skipper on 82 points, so 39 points behind the leaders, which is Yago and Nerdy, both tied on 121. So, yeah, 39 points behind with 52 points still to play, so he's certainly not out of it.
No. And so Chef in the mix. I mean, yes, I mean, Skipper only has one podium, I said. He has one P6 and everything else has P4 or P5, so can't get much more consistent than he has been. And with a bit more luck, he probably could have won a race. Like Spa or Baku was doing really well.
Yeah, he's certainly been in the reckoning for a few. He just hasn't quite turned out for him. Just watching Zetterwall now, 38.6 for Zetterwall, putting himself into
Zetterwall in what is it, his third or week in the league. Boy, is he quick.
And I do apologise, I do keep calling him Zetterwall, and I know it's Vall. I will get it
well,
right.
maybe he sets it in the wall. That could be today, but
fingers crossed it's not for him.
Yeah. No, it seems like a really good driver to me. Definitely one of the quicker ones in this division. Jago comes in, has only set a time of 140.7. Bit disappointing. And
So
also,
the two
after
Alphas.
the last race, Jago is now the championship leader. Yes, he is tied with Nerdy. They have the same amount of points. But then we look at who has the most wins, and if that's the tie, then we look at who has the most second places, etc. But Jago has won one more race than Nerdy has.
Yeah.
So if let's say if both wouldn't score points anymore and Chef and Skipper don't catch up, Jacob would win. But I don't think that's going to happen.
But then you never know. And so this is Singapore.
Oh no, Singapore, anything happen. Singapore is one of the races where you could see someone win that usually is not there around those positions.
We've seen a few surprise winners before, haven't we? And we'll see.
Yeah, but it's also, as I mentioned before, the extra element of possible rain, and sometimes you have like changing weather conditions.
Yeah. Well, we've had 2 different wet sessions this week, haven't we? It was Div 0. It was raining.
Div 0, where it started to rain like with 10 laps to go, and like 2/3 of the grid switched to inters, but only like in the last 3 laps or so, the inters were actually the quicker tire.
Yeah.
So it was really a bit strange.
But then we had D2 on Tuesday, didn't we? That it started raining and it was inters pretty much straight away, wasn't it? Within a lap.
Yeah. True. So yeah, I mean, I've seen before that, and you and I were both in that race, season 1, DTR, where in Singapore, I think Benny Bruno was probably not even top 10. At a horror race, meanwhile, nearly improves the quickest time, 38.5, well done. And the weather was about to change, and Benny switched to inters when everyone was thinking like, dude, seriously, that's way too early. But
he did that so many times, didn't he, in that season though?
Yeah, in that season he had a few times where he took the gamble paid off, and I think he won by a half a minute distance on everyone else.
Yeah.
Because in that safety car lap, suddenly it came pouring down and everyone had to come in, and Benny said bye-bye, and that nearly got him the title.
Yeah. Yeah, we did win it that year, didn't he?
Who?
Benny? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was leading for a long time until I think Billy just overtook him at the end and won that championship in what was back then Division 3.
Oh, yes. Yeah, after the inaugural Alpha season.
Yeah, true.
Like
By the way, if you're watching, if you're already a member of this league or not, this season has 2 more races. That's this week and next week, and then we're gonna do on Monday the 12th. There's gonna be a race of champions, or the champions of all the divisions will fight each other for the big crown of the season, the big trophy. After that week, the new version of the F1 game comes out, F1 23. And that means we're gonna switch with our league to a new game. So if you plan on buying the game and you want to race, just join our Discord, sign up. And in the month of June, July, we're gonna do a lot of practice and test races because we need to explore the game. But then late in July, the new season 7 is gonna start. And 2 things that will be different for this: most likely we're gonna have some new tracks with Las Vegas and Qatar. And I'm very excited with the new game, that the possibility of having red flags in the game. Now, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting. I mean, what kind of impact it's going to have, obviously we'll need to wait and find out. But yeah, it's certainly going to put a new aspect into it, because we've certainly had races in the past that you could look at and say this would be worthy of a red flag. And now we've got the new MBB out.
What I'm mainly curious about is and what is the difference with whether they call a red flag, whether they okay. Those things I'm curious about.
Yeah.
And how does it work? Are you able to change your tires?
Yeah. Can you unlap yourself? That would be something that would be wonderful.
I think that question is probably one of the most interesting ones. Meanwhile, I'm not sure if you seen it, but Baldy is doing phenomenal here. P4.
Yeah, 38.9.
Baldy started off the season phenomenal with, I think he had a podium in Saudi, but never really got really close to anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's missed a few races as well this year.
Yeah,
so I suppose
he had to miss a few races this season, unfortunately. But
yeah, I think you miss that consistency when you're racing week in, week out. It's
true, but I just feel like Baldy this season had really set a step in towards pace compared to previous seasons. So I was looking forward to see him perform more at the front of the grid. But other races where he was recently up, well, not fully up front, but at least in the top 6, 8. Yeah, it wasn't not really. Didn't have a lot of luck, you know, incidents, spins, people making contact.
yeah.
So yeah, let's hope tonight he can stay out of trouble and get a good result for him.
Right, I'm just staying on with Nerdy at the moment just to see if he can improve on his 38.5 currently pole position by nearly a tenth from Zettervall. Who Zettervall's going to be probably first across the line. 38.671.
Here he comes. Now he's starting his lap now.
Oh yes, sorry,
you do, Nerdy.
Yep.
I'll stay on board with Zettervall. Or don't do Nerdy, but just watch him. he might be too happy with the dancing. Jumping all around. Sorry. Anyway, Zettervall is down half a tenth after sector 1. How's Nerdy doing?
Nerdy's 2/10 up on his time at the moment.
Oh well, I think in qualifying he's definitely been the best driver of this division in the whole in this season. But in the races he had a few poor moments and where Jago just managed to get the upper hand. Still a phenomenal season by Nerdy.
Here he is now to cross the line to a 38.2. Don't know who said 38.2.
No, I don't know. I can't remember.
No, I can't remember. Unless you got it in writing.
Anyway.
I believe it.
I might have.
Yeah, I think you do.
Might have. Hey, Skipper goes to Pete. Oh, no. Scatterful, what am I saying? Zettervall makes a mistake, nearly hits the wall under the bridge, does not get improved his time. Chef in P4. What's Kitchen doing?
Chef purple middle
Kitchen
sector.
No. Kitchen. P5 for the Kitchen. Drops Nerdy DP6. We've got Pac-Man in 7. What's Jago about? Jago does a detour to the pit lane.
We've got Ralph, who's a tenth up on his time as well, so he'll be. See if he can improve. It's so packed there.
Composite for last. Sorry, Ralph to P8. Oh,
Chef,
wait! Oh! Sorry, Chef, for not giving you any air.
I'll be honest, I was keeping an eye on him. I just jumped onto Ralph.
You know what? Chef is just not the best qualifier. I'm not meaning it bad, but I don't think he's ever been this good in quali. And now what it really matters when he's in a tire fight 2 races ago, he just outperforms his teammate and front row lockout for AlphaTauri. Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, where did Jago? 10th Jago qualified, so not going to be
pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Right, okay, so we'll run through the grid. So Chef taking pole position with a cracking time 38.188. Nerdy taking the runner-up spot in the AlphaTauri. So as Bog said, an AlphaTauri lockout. Skipper taking a fine third place. Zetterville in fourth. Then we have Kitchen fifth. BB Baldi in sixth. Seventh, Pac-Man. Eighth, Ralph. MBB putting in a good performance for ninth. 10th was Jago. 11th Composite, 12th Double, Kieran 13th, Pav 14th, 15th Brandy, 16th Rigby, and 17th Brother Adam. So we look forward to
coming back to Chef's quality result. His best quality so far in his career of 36 races is third. So nice improvement.
Nice improvement indeed. Right, okay, we'll play the intro and we'll be back in a mo.
It's finally race time here at Marina Bay, and a warm welcome to all of you joining us for the action. The wait is almost over. It's time for the Singapore...
Oh, well, there we go. I completely cut that off. But never mind. We're just waiting for the drivers now to get themselves ready for the race. Be interesting to see what tyres we have the front starting on. Obviously, we started on the hards yesterday at the front of the grid. I'm wondering if the AlphaTauris could be doing the same thing. But I suppose it depends when rain's going to hit. Have we got any more information on that at all, Bog?
One of the drivers was able to tell me that the chance is 38% after half an hour. So, not a great chance, but there's a chance.
We're just loading up mine. We'll see what it comes up with. Yeah, we've got about 39% chance after half an hour, and it doesn't really increase, so doesn't look likely. But the weather does change. I'll keep an eye on that, and we'll see what we get coming up. Right, let's get some data up.
Yeah, also hello to everyone in the chat. Let us know who's watching and where you're watching from. Kai, probably from the bathroom as usual.
Or instead of studying normally. That's his one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he studies there, but anyway,
not sure if it was was it a thesis or a feces?
No comment.
Yeah.
The tires. Nearly everyone is out on hards except for 4 drivers. Pac-Man, Baldi in P6, Pac-Man in P7 are in mediums, and so are Double in P12. Sorry. And Brother Adam in P17. Everyone else is on hards.
Do you know, I wonder if they're doing that, going to try and stretch it out to the rain.
Yeah, but the thing is,
we got rain potentially after half an hour. It's 20 laps.
Yeah, but
isn't it?
It's potentially.
Yep.
But nevertheless, for me in this race, it really depends on my starting position, what tire I choose. But if I'm anywhere in the second half of the grid, I 100% go for hards, because I feel like there's usually a lot of safety cars around here, so you're not really losing track time. And then when you have to pit, you have a quicker tire in the end.
Yep.
You might lose some track position with it if other cars are on a better tire, or just find the grip on the hard tires sooner, because that is one thing. It sometimes takes a while to get those hards up to the temperature and in the right window.
Yeah, I think that
I've done 2 races this week, and it took me 4 or 5 laps before I really got into a rhythm and had pace equal or even better than the group ahead of me. I was every time I was at the back, 4 or 5 seconds behind, and by lap 5 and by lap 10 I was at their backs.
Okay, lights are out and we are off. And oh, Christ, we've got a big pile up involving.
Oh!
Nerdy gone, Baldy gone, Pav gone, Brandy gone. Oh my God!
Lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Lord.
cars involved in that.
Whoa. Those Mercedes is just circling around them, but wow! 5 cars out at the start.
Jeez, I'm just gonna try and rewind the stream, see if I managed to catch what actually happened there.
Oh
But
my!
I saw
Oh my!
Nerdy got a decent-ish start, and then looked like he got a snap round to the left. I think that was looks like a loss of traction by Nerdy. It's difficult to tell from this angle. Doesn't look like it, but not 100% sure. Obviously, we'll have to wait for Nerdy's account
now,
on
but
that.
the camera is oh, I don't know actually. Oh my God!
It almost looked like he lost traction on the hards, and it just sent the car left.
Oh, this is horrible, because this could decide the championship today.
Yeah, I mean, Jaco up to 6, already up those 4 places.
If you're this good, you'll see the middle of the fight. Oh boy. Oh my. Well,
well, safety car number 1.
Yeah, well, as this, I don't know how did you say this in English, but in Dutch there's a saying, one man's death is another man's bread.
Yep. Yep. We have one man's pleasure is another man's pain.
Yeah, sort of. So what I'm trying to say is, there's a few guys out, and one of them is the championship, co-championship leader. But this just offers opportunities to others, you know?
Absolutely.
To shine and to win and to, Rigby comes into the pit lane.
I was just going to say, we don't seem to have any damage.
Oh, Rigby. Yeah, he's changing his front wing, gets hard tires, but gets the pin, spinning in the pit lane. If I were him,
I'd go around and serve it.
Oh yeah, I'd come in right away.
Yeah, go back onto the hards.
Right away.
Serve it.
Go back to the hards, serve your pen. I mean, you're not going to lose any position, and you get the option to get back to the others as well. So.
With nice toasty tyres as well, so it's might be worth a shout just to clear those. Not got anything to lose.
He's probably too far back now anyway to close this gap. Because if he would close the gap really soon, even there might be a chance he comes actually in his lap, and then he's in trouble.
Yeah.
But I think he's a little bit too far behind, although he is gaining quickly now, though.
Yeah, he doesn't want to gain too quickly. We're getting towards the end of Sector 2 now, so this will be where they'll call it if the safety car is going to come in. Will be pretty much now.
No. In this game, it's a bit later.
No, I don't think it's coming in this lap, so he...
No, he's too far behind.
Yeah, safety car out for another lap. So if I was Rigby, if you are watching and listening, go back onto your hards, serve your 5-second pen.
Yeah, serve it. You've done it. Pit stop strategy. Well, throw that in the bin. Yeah.
Right, so lap number 2 coming up for completion.
Oh my lord! MB spins under the bridge, and Rigby hits him. I think they make contact.
Rigby certainly needs to pit now, doesn't he? If has he got any damage?
Yeah, they're both coming in. MB has no front wing anymore. But I think it's pretty impressive though to spin under the safety car. Not sure what's happening with Pac-Man and Skipper, as the notification of switching positions? During the right position. Okay.
Yeah, they're close to each other, but right. So Rigby has he gone back on the hards?
Yep.
Yeah, back on the hards. Served his
MB
penalty.
goes to mediums. What tires did MB start on?
MB started on the hards.
So okay, yeah. Interesting.
Right, so they need to go like Billy-O now, because I have a feeling the safety car is going to come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah, but if they go full throttle now, yet to back off the group by the end of the lap, maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
And they have warmed up tires.
Exactly. So going into, well, what is the last turn, so will be the start-finish line. They'll have a really good advantage there. They can get some get a bit more grip than those that are still trying to weave about and warm their tyres up. Certainly on, well, the hard tyres, difficult to keep the temperature in. Right, so a quick look at the weather just to see if there's any update at all. Got any change? We now have a 75% chance after half an hour.
Oh, that's increased.
Yes.
Well, we're up for a good one.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's going to last long, but it could be a bit of a downpour, and then down to a 15%. So yeah, we've got a scattering. Yeah, Ralph left the session.
Oh, no,
so.
Ralph. Oh, he was. Oh, sorry, I thought issues, but he was already out of the race.
Yeah.
So we lost Baldy, Nerdy, Pavlosidor, Brandy, and Ralph.
Yep. Safety car is coming in. And
Chef leads the dance.
When's he going to go? He's leaving it late. Goes now. Left that really late.
Oh, that's really late. And is on fire. Kitchen with the attack on Zettervol.
Yep.
But Zettervol seems to keep it.
Everyone.
Kitchen on the outside. There's yellow.
Brother Adam round, unfortunately.
She's not a good day for.
Oh!
There you go. Zettervol and
Zettervol Kitchen are having.
He sets the kitchen in the wall.
Yeah, they're a bit wedged there. I don't think either of them have damage though.
But
But
I don't know, but I do have the idea they might not like each other.
I get, yeah, I'm not sure they're gonna be on each other's Christmas card list, put it that way. But
Yeah, well, thankfully Christmas is still far away.
So right, Chef pulling away 2.5 clear of Skipper.
Yeah, but those were the numbers 2 and 3 in the race, and so we now have Skipper in P2. And remember what I told you before the race. Imagine now.
Oh, we have someone else round at the back.
Oh
MB
my Lord.
Kieran.
Of course.
Yeah, Kieran has his
Kieran.
lap number 4 spin.
Yeah, Kieran has no front wing anymore. Or does he? No, he does.
Yeah, he's there. He just did his little
Yeah, it
pirouette.
looks well, taps the wall there under the bridge. Oh dear Lord. Be careful, Kieran. So I was saying, imagine like Nerdy and Jago not optimizing today, and Chef and Skipper getting a big punch. It could get them really into the championship fight, and with the last race coming in.
Look who's in fourth though.
Well. Oh yeah.
He's worked his way quietly up the grid.
Yeah, but I think with Nerdy out of the race, it might come as nerves, thinking,
No, I wouldn't say so.
No,
I wouldn't say so.
Oh, get on there, Jago.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Bob?
Calm down. Ease. You have 31 laps. It's only lap 5. You have all the time in the world to do this. You're probably quicker. There's no need to.
Oh, Nerdy, welcome to the chat, mate. I can see you in the chat. And to Jago to DNF to take it.
By the way, Jago has no ERS left. so he's used it all.
He has, yeah.
Composite has trouble keeping up with that group. There's a top group, 4 drivers, and then there's a 3.7 gap. And behind them, MB, double, Rigby. A bit more behind is Kieran. We got Sittervold, Kitchen, the lovely duo, and then Brother Adam. 12 drivers left.
Yep, top 4
Right,
certainly have made a break for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch Jay go.
Skipper with the fastest start, 43.9. Oh, Rigby going backwards across the start finish line. Jeez.
What?
Traffic coming at him.
Oh.
Right. Remind me
Wow.
never get in a car with some of these guys.
I will. Jeez.
Right, MBB looks like he could make a move on composite up the inside. Looks like they're both struggling with the ERS. Oh, and now he hits the back of. Oh, and someone's off his
Lord.
backside. Double
Hits,
him. Oh,
mistakes. Oh God. And some who hit
Composite backed up, and Kieran basically T-boned him because he had nowhere to go. So Composite now out of the race. We have another safety car.
Oh my Lord. It is comedy caper so far.
It's yeah.
Rigby gets the drive for. It's not the day of Mercedes. They took each other out equally. They had trouble at the restart but survived it. One has already pitted twice, and one of them has spun once and got a drive-through. But, well, however you look at it, they're still in an 11-man race. So don't be surprised to see them to do well at the end.
Yep. I think we might see some pit stops this lap. Kieran certainly needs a new front wing. I think that's is that his second of the day?
Oh my. So MB taps composite, alright?
Yep.
Composite is round, composite's trying to recover, and meanwhile there comes another.
Yep. Gets hit by one
That
Williams, I
hits it.
think.
Yeah, so this is what you call a Williams sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. But then it looks like Composite sort of backs to get out of it, and unfortunately the other Williams is
Yeah,
coming in
but
at full pelt.
I understand that you do that, but you just need to probably do it little more. Wait until other cars are passed.
Yeah. But then it's, I suppose,
gonna-
it's difficult because I suppose if he's in that position, he might have been blocking the track, thought it's best to try and get out the way. It's, I think it's one of those you're damned if you do, damned if you don't sometimes. But we'll wait and see what happened. But it's unfortunate we've lost another driver.
I'm gonna try to rewatch it. MB hits him, spins. Then what happens? Double hit. Yeah, but wait, what? Yeah, no. What happens is composite is actually. This is
So to
What
me,
is
it
he
looked like
doing?
he sort of backed across the track and unfortunately got T-boned
Yeah,
by the Williams
he's
coming
cutting
full pelt.
across the track while Kieran is coming up. Connor says, "Am I right in thinking if you don't serve a drive-through, you get a time pen?"
No, you get disqualified.
No, Connor, you get disqualified unless you get the drive-through in the last 3 laps of the race.
Yeah.
Because then there's the chance you might not serve it within time. If you don't do it then you get a 26. But if you don't serve the pen in the middle of the race, you simply get disqualified after 3 laps.
Yep. You lose control of your car, the AI takes over, and you sit there
And
going, I should have served that a lap earlier.
Yeah.
Had that a couple
Right.
of times myself. Okay, so the grid. Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, or was it Portugal? Right? Never mind.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Bob.
yeah. Well, you're welcome. Will. So, lap 8, 2 safety cars, 6 cars out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chef has been dominant so far.
Dominant and following the safety car.
Yeah, pole position.
Wait. What's Pac-Man and Jago doing? So them briefly changing positions.
Yeah.
Careful, Jago. Don't. I mean,
Gents,
Jago.
yeah.
Jago, I know you usually listen to the stream while racing.
Yeah. Do
Safety
not
car's coming
overtake.
in. Safety car is not coming in yet. There's zero need to be this close to the car ahead. Just don't take the risk. Because if you're close behind them, you could hit them if they hit the brakes a little or whatever. Well, you could have damage, they could have damage, you could get a pen. All unnecessary. If you want to be close when it comes in, I get it. But now? Nah. Just warm the tires and keep your distance.
Yeah. And even if the stupid game says you overtake the car in front,
yes, Jaco's
don't do
listening right now. Well, thank you. Enjoy it. Good luck in your race, mate. Right, so another restart coming up. Chef JB is leading. Skipper in second. Skipper is a bit known for letting it drop a gap on the restarts.
Yeah, we'll see if
what's
he's
going to happen now.
see if he drags it out as far as he did last time, or whether he's going to lull him into a full set of security and jump a little bit early. But he's not let the safety car get away. And just
I think that's a bit of the issue. That's why he's going this late. He's not dropping a gap. His safety car's not fully in, so you can't go yet. You can't go yet. Now he wants to go, but he's going to be held back. He's going to be held back. Now he can go. Yeah, see, this is problem. We're really close to him because he was held back a little.
Jago up the inside of Pac-Man. Goes slightly off track. We'll get a warning there around the outside. Space just about given there. So it's a good racing. We've lost Kitchen.
Yeah, do you
He's
often
still
get
in the
lost
race, but he has spun. Rigby and Double.
And Kieran all involved.
Yeah, brother Adam.
My lord, what is happening today?
I'll be honest, the amount of trouble that those Mercedes have been in tonight, and they're currently sitting 7th and 8th.
Yeah. We would have been long out.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, we don't drive a Mercedes, man.
No.
Right. So Kitchen at the back, but at the front we still have Chef and Skipper and Pac-Man, Jago in the same order. MB is in 5th. Oh! Take there. Oh, definitely hairpin and loses a bit of time now. He's gonna get Zetterville on his gearbox.
Oh, Skipper picking up a time penalty.
That's early.
Yeah. But then he might have got a warning or two right at the start with everything that went on. You never know. Sometimes you're avoiding more than anything and pick up a sort of a off-limit MBB get one as well. So yeah, Penn's starting to come in now.
Oh, meanwhile, Nerdy is going to drown himself in the shower. Just do it while you don't have your camera on from your stream, please.
Yeah, we don't want to see you in the shower, mate.
Or do it because it might attract more viewers or subscribers. You never know.
Nerdy.
Depends what kind of audience you want to.
Nudynerdy.com.
Nudie average gamer. Anyway, Rigby is in the pit lane and pits for.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh no!
Corner.
Oh my dear Lord!
Skipper got
Oh
hit by
my
Pac-Man, and Jay goes up in the lead.
First. And Chef is down. Chef is, oh my Lord, went from leading.
Oh, we got more. Oh God, the bloody.
What am I
Mercedes.
watching? Oh my God, what is going on? Pac-Man has no front wing. Oh.
Jesus, honestly, every time I flick to someone, they're in a wall or in someone else. Excuse the expression.
Yeah, it reminds me now of the conversation about nerdy again.
We're going back to nudie nerdy again.
But Jago surely got it gifted tonight.
Set a ball up the inside. Oh, Christ almighty, we got him. Kieran round.
It's Kieran. Kieran round under the bridge. Wait, Kieran. Kieran, wait.
He's in a horrible position there.
Oh my God! No! 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 Oh
no! No! Shit!
Oh!
I'm sorry for the.
And the Mercedes has hit each other.
God.
Oh no! It's not just Chef and the Mercedes.
It's got to
What?
pop the Chef.
Oh, and Kieran? Dear Lord, what am I watching? Kieran, the road is to the right. Yes, thank you.
So yeah, that all started with it looked like Jago hit the back of Pac-Man, Pac-Man hit the back of Skipper.
Oh my God.
And now pretty much everyone's in the pits.
Oh my dear.
And we've got a safety car just for.
Yeah, thank God for that. Brings everyone back. And oh, what a shame for Chef. Leading the race.
Race restart, Nerdy's asked.
Might as well. My dear Lord. What a comedy show are we watching?
I'll be honest, Nerdy, I wouldn't get too down yet.
It's more of a tragedy, actually. Comedy.
Jesus, but Jago 4.5 seconds clear at front now. He just needs to keep his head down.
D4 is different gravy, yeah. They never disappoint. I mean, sometimes it's phenomenal good racing, and sometimes it's.
And how the hell is Jago typing when he's driving?
Yeah, that's a pen, Diego.
Yeah,
just so you know.
Unless you are a clever dick. Right, so Jago leading, obviously just waiting to come around to pick up the safety car now. Whole field is going to bunch up. I wonder if we're going to see any stops from the medium runners.
Some people might.
Yeah, I wonder if the mediums might go for a set of hards. Obviously Chef.
Honestly, well, thing is, I was thinking if you're in the hards, why not go in and get on better tires? But the last thing you want in this field is to be in the traffic.
Yeah.
On this track.
Yeah, it's very difficult to pick your braking points when you're in traffic as well. Certainly for no disrespect, that slower ones.
You have here drivers that brake a bit earlier than most other drivers.
Yep.
Rigby goes on Inders.
I wonder if he's run out of tyres.
Does he know something we don't know?
It might be the closest they can get to giving him a set of stabilisers tonight, I think.
I thought he was driving a Mercedes. I didn't know he was Ferrari. But it would explain a lot.
Mind you, but when's the rain due? Could be a
set half an hour,
stroke.
But oh my lord. Option E? Yes? No? Confirm?
We've got about 10 minutes. Well, it's 5 minutes you've got a 35% chance, 10 minutes
I think
70. It's too early.
Rigby gambling, but I think you're gambling a little early, Rick.
Yeah, I think they might be a set of slicks by the time the rain comes.
That's also another reason not to this rain.
Right. So they feel quite spread out. Just waiting with Kieran, obviously, to catch up at the back. Safety car's going to be out for at least another lap.
Yeah, definitely. Rigby must be going for the record of pit stops. Let's have a look. I thought we had a few weeks ago. We had a record with Pete, who had 9 pit stops in a race, I think.
Oh, I think he did, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how many
Yeah.
has he?
Oh, that was the 100% race of Austria.
That's right, yes.
No,
Rigby
Rigby
has
is
a-
only on 3. Come on, Rigby. I think this race you should have tried every different compound. You can do it.
Yeah, get the wets. And a set of softs to finish.
Yeah, exactly. And Chef gets... Oh, my dear lord.
It's going
Chef
from
has
bad
a
to
drive-through.
worse for Chef.
Oh, my lord. What is this race?
No, you can't. It's raining. It is raining.
Nah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah. Is Rigby a genius?
Eventually.
Chef is coming in. But Chef is probably trying to pit... Oh.
A set of
Is
inters.
Chef... Yeah, but... Oh my... That drive-through is gonna kill him.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the question is... I mean, yes, we see drops now. But by the time the safety car comes in, is it wet enough to be quicker?
Well, this is what we don't know. Is this? I mean, you know, on Monday night, it rained and it stayed on the dry tyres. Tuesday night, it rained and it had to go
Yeah.
into straight away. What,
Yeah, that's the question. You never know. Even whatever your weather prediction is in the game, or whatever your engineer tells.
well, normally if the engineer tells you, you do the opposite, don't you? On this game.
Yeah, especially if you drive for Ferrari.
Or Mercedes tonight.
Yeah,
But no, that
exactly.
it could be a tactical stroke. That, let's say up to 8th on the inters, everybody in front would have to pit once it gets wet. But it just depends how quickly it does.
Rigby. Oh, if this works out, and it seems like the safety car is definitely not coming in this lap, right?
Yep, we're going to be another lap.
One advice, Chef, if you're listening, or anyone. Wait,
Jaco's going for it. Don't overtake the safety car.
Oh, careful. No. Jago pits. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. I do. It's
anyone
going to
should
drop
pit
him
now.
back, but it's going to be worth it.
Anyone should pit. Depends on how the rain is. Yeah, it's coming down more and more. It's the right choice to pit now.
Yeah, we got a lot coming in now.
So if anyone is with Chef JB in a party or what, tell him that once the safety car comes in, serve his drive-through right away. Right away. Because if you don't, and you think, I'm in a good position now, I'll do it later, or whatever reason, you have a chance that there's a new safety car soon, and then that new safety car, if you would have served it, would bring you right back to the pack again. But if you didn't, you're still fucked. Pardon your language.
And let's face it, we've had a few incidents in the dry with the damp track. I think this could get interesting.
Right. Who is Latifi then? MB is P3 on track. Yeah, well, this race is not over, guy.
Well, P3 on inters, I suppose, if you look at it on the tyre situation.
Yeah, true. But maybe have a look at the race at Spa. Where
Yeah.
MB was leading the race for a long time and sick with changing weather conditions. And once he went in, it all went downhill quickly. Anyway, safety car's coming in.
Hey! Right.
So, we got 11 cars left. 4 of them are on hard tires. 7 of them are on inters. Rain is coming down, not really hard, but the top 3 is on a dry tire.
Yep.
I can't judge if it's time, if they're still doable on those tires, but this is going to be exciting.
I'm going to stick with Rigby just in 4th because obviously the first of the enters to see.
Oh, someone's coming in. I think Zetterfall's coming in.
Yeah, Zetterfall, yeah.
I think that's a good choice.
And we
Here
are
goes Skipper.
So Skipper obviously
Here goes
gone
Skipper.
on the hards. We'll see what the times do.
So all the other hard runners are coming in. Zetterfall, Double, and Brother Adam.
Skipper's struggling. It's too wet.
No one going to Chef JB because Chef is staying out.
Oh!
Skipper's dropping like a rock. And Chef
just went
twerks
straight.
it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, Chef. I didn't mean you had to come in there. I meant the pit lane, mate. Oh, so Skipper stays out, and everyone is gonna cruise past him because it's way too wet. And indeed, oh no! Oh, yeah, of course.
Jago, 5-second penalty.
Oh my lord! Skipper is so slow. People are having to lift and go around it, and Pac-Man takes too much risk doing. It puts it in the wall and it's retired. And we have a yellow, and we have a safety car. Chef, I told you. Why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
Sorry, what did you say?
I mean, it would now have been P10 right behind everyone else.
Jesus,
But now he's got to stay out, can't serve it. Oh my lord. Right. No, another safety car. Skipper is just driving on ice. I'm probably gonna pit now.
He's
But
got to
everyone
pit.
are-
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was not a good decision to stay out. Well, the rest of behind him, you don't need to worry. Don't push that much, right? There's no. Oh! Skipper nearly loses the car. Hey, Jago gets the time penalty. That's impressive under the safety car.
So Jago's got 8 seconds of pens now.
Oh, wait. Kieran is passing Skipper.
Jago's going to come in and serve that 5-second pen. It's going to drop him to the back of the grid.
Jago?
Scenic, sorry.
What?
Scenic pit, sorry. Oh, what the hell am I doing?
Kitchen.
Yeah. Him.
Right, the Chef, and this is what I mean. Oh, Chef. Should have served it, mate.
Has he still not served it yet?
By the way, Jago has 8 seconds of so...
Yeah, he got 5 seconds for ignoring
Jago,
yellow.
if you're listening, I'm not trying to play your engineer. Just serve it now to safety car anyway. Yes, you're gonna drop to P10, 9, and yes, you'll be in traffic. Well, it could be. Well, no, I'm. You might be quickest on track and get a gap and serve it then with your next pit stop.
Is there going to be another pit stop there? I mean, I suppose it depends if it dries out.
Yeah, it could be if it dries out, or if it doesn't, you may not have to pit anymore.
Quick look. Looks like we've got rain. It's only for about the next 5-10 minutes, and it's going to ease off. So
Anyway.
we could go back to a dry patch.
Rigby clearly is genius of the week. After taking his team light out on quality.
Well, there was us
double.
mocking him for coming out on the wrong tyres, weren't we? And within
Yeah,
what,
let him mock
4
us
laps
now.
later. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, genius!
Yeah.
Oh, look at him! Gee, man. My. Oh, water.
So, down to 10.
If ID comes again next week, and I want this division again.
I want this. Yeah. I've really enjoyed it this year. It's been fun, and you know, lovely group as well. But it's been.
It might not be the quickest. Sometimes a lot more driving. No, even worse decision making.
Yeah.
But boy, as a neutral watcher, is this entertaining? It's never boring. Anything can happen, and everything happens.
It does. Yeah. I mean, we did say that about, you know, at the start. We said it's Singapore. Anything can and probably will happen, and so far, pretty much it has.
And we said like, wait, what? Oh no, sorry. For a second, it seemed like much drier.
Oh no, it's still persistently raining on my screen.
Yeah, my bad. I think the safety car will come in at the end. Still have 14 laps to go.
Pretty much all bunched up now. Kitchen just joining the back now, so he'll be on there. So we're coming towards the end of sector 2. We should get notification hopefully.
Jago, if you might not, Nerdy has a proposition for you. Jago, if you let me have the title, I have a spare ticket to Monza. Just to your information. Oh, and Connor wants us to commentate on him next season of crashing in the same race as us. Well,
yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll do yeah. Well, what we'll do, we'll do comms from the cockpit as we drive. How's that? A live cast. Probably not best with the language.
No, I'm about to say my you know, even we let sometimes less friendly words out to our opponents, but that's never been meant to mean, just in the heat of the moment. You know, as we all know, as we all driving, racing, this just generates a lot of.
It's passion, isn't it? Yeah, it's passion. It's you can't help it.
And so I'm also like, when a driver gets screwed by another driver in the race, he gets smoked in the chat. You know, as long as it's civilized, I don't mind that. It's the adrenaline.
Yeah, and we're back racing at last. So Rigby getting a good restart. MBB in second as well. He's having a good race. Although I think he just hasn't got involved.
I don't want to comment on MB because every time.
Oh, Kieran, round at turn
Chef
number 3.
Still hasn't come in. Chef still hasn't come.
Chef's going to get
Can
disqualified.
anyone tell Chef, if you don't pit this lap, you're going to be disqualified? Oh, Skipper's out! And if we get a safety car now,
he still can't serve it.
Chef might kill himself.
Oh, Kieran up the outside of Brother Adam. That was a good move, actually. Very opportunist money. Brother Adam not got a front wing.
Oh, it's not safety car. It's not a safety car. I thought it was under yellow, but it wasn't. So. Skipper out. Wow, that's his championship gone. Brother Adam has no front wing. Rigby second up. He always does well in the ring.
Got settable.
No, MB always does good in the ring.
Yeah.
Another yellow. That's Kieran.
Yeah.
Kieran, mate, you only have to hold on for another 10 laps, and you'll be doubling your point score.
Yep.
At least.
Got to come and get a new front.
Right. So the top 3: Rigby, MB, Jago, and now Chef. I am very curious. Chef, please come in the pit now this lap. Please. He seems fairly slow in the rain as well. Big gap between him and P3, Jago. Chef, come in, man. Come in.
No. He's going to get disqualified.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe not. Maybe it's giving him one more lap.
Maybe it gives him one more lap. But there's a safety car.
He can't serve it.
Oh,
Why is it?
oh, Chef. I don't know why there's a safety car, by the way, but Chef, please, mate. You had 2 or 3 chances already.
Why is there a?
Yeah, I just think that the race directors have said, you guys drive so badly, it's unsafe for everyone on track.
Well, it picked him up straight away, so you know certainly no extra. But
Yeah,
well,
but
so we had 2 laps.
Oh my lord. So Nerdy says I'm the same. We all do it. Called Jago a dickhead in Silverstone. Yeah, well, it's adrenaline, and you're so 2 hours, and then someone screws you or whatever happens, and you're a bit angry, and you let it out. But as long as it's civilized, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, but if it gets too much for you, just close Discord, go outside, cool off, and then get back. And
Yep.
then 10 minutes later, you might be able to laugh about it, or not.
I think you normally can, and sometimes you watch it back and you actually go, perhaps I could have done a bit better there as well.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, but it's still their fault, dickhead.
Yeah, if he would have done that.
Right, so 9 runners. Jesus. Honestly, it's yeah. I mean, Chef in 4th, he's got to serve that.
And we can't under the safety car, and every time he's waiting. I don't get it.
Jago has pitted, so he's going to serve those 5 seconds of his 8. Put a fresh set of
he's
inters
gonna
on.
drop back a little bit in position.
He might drop to a 7th. I don't think he'll drop further than that though.
Nah, P8 I think. P8 I think. Oh no, less because double comes in. Wait, they go to mediums? Yeah, it's strange.
It has stopped raining actually.
Oh my.
I hadn't actually noticed that with all the but yeah, it has stopped raining, so
What is this race? This is one of the races where you'd love to be in it.
I don't know. I'm quite happy watching.
No, this is one of those races where you would have loved to be in. I think, oh, I would have done that. Well, probably wouldn't have. Right, so Jago, in my opinion, is a good move here. Pitch goes to fresh mediums, serves 5 seconds of his 8 seconds, and drops from P3 to P7, but ahead of him are still on inters.
Yeah, we got the top 5 all on inters, and then 6 to 9 all on the mediums.
Right, Double and Kieran has done wisely well. So what are the top 5 now going to do? I can imagine. Oh, but poor Chef.
But yeah, it does look like that's it for the race. But for the rain for the race.
Wish I could talk to Chef right now.
I'd say it's been, well, it's certainly been a topsy-turvy for him, and so he qualified so well on pole position. It was looking so good early on, but then an incident, didn't quite see what happened there, and then followed by a drive-through. It's just pretty much unravelled for him, and now he's still not been able to serve it.
I think honestly, if he doesn't come in the moment the safety car comes in now, he's gonna get disqualified.
Yeah, they're all coming
Right,
in
Rigby
for the mediums.
chooses to pit MB Chef.
They're all in, all of the inters.
They have to look at that. Zetterfall now in the lead. Jago up to P2, so gains a position. and loses 5 seconds of pens.
Yep.
Okay.
MBB with 3 seconds as well, and Kieran with 3. Obviously, Chef with that
And
drive through.
Chef pitted for hearts.
Rigby's come out on inters.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Does he know what we don't know? I'm repeating myself from 15 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if it goes raining now again.
I think this one might be a cock-up. But the first one was
Mercedes
certainly...
is cocking up the whole race. It just was Rigby who was awake one moment.
Yeah, but saying that, okay, Mercedes have had, an up and down race. They've been involved in pretty much everything.
But in the end, they're still alive with 2 cars in the points.
Exactly right, 5th and 8th. So they're going to score good points.
And remember, that's mega start crash with 5 cars out.
Yep. Yeah.
When all the dust was coming off and everyone was long gone, you still had the 2 Mercedes.
Yeah. I do feel for him at the 30. It's always horrible, you put in all week, you're looking forward to it, you're putting in practice, getting yourself ready, psyched up for the race, get through qualifying, and then you get to turn 1, 2 or 3 and it's over. It's, yeah. That's when you need time to go and just calm down, kick the cat. Right, so safety car will be in this lap, and circuit's dried up really quickly actually. So Zetterville will lead us off. You can't overtake him there, Jago, you have to wait. Jago pitting. Why is Jago pitting? Chef's been disqualified. Oh, Chef. Okay, so down to 8 runners. Jago going for a set of softs. 9 laps. I think that's going to be a tough one for him. Okay, so Zetterville leading on the mediums double in second. MBB still keeping it in there. Obviously still under the safety, just after the safety car, so it's going to be very close. But he's actually done well in this race. Kitchen working his way up into 4th with all the retirements in front of him. Kieran's still going strong in 5th as well. So a good day for the Williams. Again, been involved in quite a lot, but it's still going. Have I lost Bog? I do seem to have lost Bogorowski from the chat, so I'm not sure if he's having issues, but so you're going to have to finish off with just me, unfortunately. Zetterville 1.5 seconds clear of double. MBB in 3rd, has Kitchen all over the back of him. Let's jump on with Kitchen actually, because this is going to be the main battle I think for the last couple of laps. I say last couple, we've still got 9 laps including the one that we are on, so still a lot could happen. 8 runners, we have lost 9. We've lost more than we have finishing. Unfortunate day for AlphaTauri, obviously, with Nerdy having an early incident after about a metre. And Chef, unfortunately, getting disqualified for the drive-through, for not serving the drive-through under safety car. Jago down in 7th, so 22 seconds back. I think he's going to burn out those softs before he actually gets himself into a good position, but you never know what's going to happen in front. Bog's been thrown out of the Discord chat apparently, so I don't know why. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can invite him in or not. Let's see if I can get him back. Right, sorry, some technical issues. We have lost Bogorovsky. I don't know if he'll be able to join us. I pinged another invite. We use Discord chat rather than PlayStation, so could be an issue with that. But Jago 21 seconds behind now, so he is closing that gap. But I don't think he's going to get close enough. MBB, meanwhile, under a second. Behind double, goes a bit wide there, Kitchen right up his backside as well. Kieran dropping a couple of seconds further back, has got brother Adam for company. And we've got some big gaps back to Jago and Rigby. Rigby obviously having a pit again to get rid of those inters. This is the main battle for second place. So which of these three are going to do it? Obviously MBB having the 3-second time penalty as well. And flashing away, so very low on ERS is MBB. Yeah, pretty much used it all. But so has a Kitchen behind as well, both with DRS. But instead of all 3 seconds clear now. Obviously with double MBB and Kitchen fighting away a little bit for position behind. It's just allowing him to stretch his legs. We've got a yellow in sector 1. Who is that? That is Jago. Probably bring a smile to Nerdy's face, I would have thought, but Jago having a bit of a spin there. So gap's opened up a little bit between MBB and double now, so double just a little bit more comfortable with a 2.5 gap. So we will see. So just having a look in the chat, obviously Bog has been booted out, can't get back in Discord, so sorry Bog, thank you for your co-coms for tonight. Nerdy just saying he's won it then, maybe not numerically, but he'll finish ahead of me in Bahrain. Nerdy, don't give up, my friend. You never know what is going to happen. I am second in Division 3. I think I'm 21 points behind Brandon, and I still haven't given up that I could get something in the last race of the season. So never give up until it is completely over. I know you say you're not good at Bahrain, but you don't always have to be the quickest driver out there to win a race. I think that's been proved time and time again. So Jago into the pits again. Obviously fresh nose after a bit of an incident there. Goes on to a fresh set of mediums. That's probably all that he had left. Kitchen still hounding MBB. I think he knows that he doesn't need to get past because of that time penalty. He will get the position, but just needs to keep an eye because brother Adam is creeping that gap down behind. I don't think it's going to be long before he's within the DRS as well, so this duo is going to become a trio. Can't see Kieran catching up, a further 8 seconds back. But we certainly seem to have first and second set now. Set of all over 6 seconds clear. He has just put his head down and gone. Jump on with him a little bit. Is he coming up to lap someone? Yeah, be coming up to lap Jago, but Jago obviously on fresh mediums. Probably look at stretching that away a little bit. Okay, so Kitchen still on the back of MBB, and brother Adam has now closed up completely. Kieran, I think, had a moment. He's now dropped to 14 seconds behind. It was about 8 seconds, so I think he might have had a another spin. But Kitchen now desperate to get past MBB, obviously with brother Adam behind him, not on any penalties. This is the fight for the last place of the podium. And I say, whereas before Kitchen could have just sat behind MBB quite happy, he can't do that now. Rigby has pitted for a fresh set of softs. Comes out behind the race leader Zetterville, which could be unfortunate for him. Going to set the fastest lap is the fact that he doesn't want to interrupt the race leader. Right, okay, back to Kitchen and MBB Kitchen and brother Adam fight. I say MBB, although leading, is probably in the worst position here because of that 3-second pen. So we are on lap 28. So we will just have a look, see who's got the fastest lap. It is currently Jago with a 141.2. So Rigby will be looking to try and grab that and get the extra point. So this is the only battle that we have on track. Kitchen is really struggling to get past MBB. MBB doing some stellar defending there, making the back of that Williams absolutely huge. Kitchen struggling to get past. Brother Adam has now closed up, but catching is one thing, passing is something completely different, especially here. And this is probably the main overtaking place here, and it doesn't make it. Again, good driving from MBB. Obviously Kitchen and Brother Adam behind him will have the use of DRS where MBB doesn't, so he will be absolutely draining his ERS. Looking, Brother Adam there's probably got about 40% of his ERS, and probably 50%. Kitchen is probably at about 30%, and MBB has none. He will only regenerate what he can through these corners here, and I'm sure he will be absolutely deploying everything that he has on the start-finish line. So this is all going to be in vain, and he's going to drop down to 5th place anyway, unless Kitchen or Brother Adam pick up a time penalty in the last couple of laps. Oh, Kitchen up the inside. Is he going to make the move stick? Oh, 3-second time penalty now for Kitchen, so he needs to make that move, which he does. A bit of contact there. I'm not sure that was but okay, right, so we'll see how much pace Kitchen had now, because obviously he will go for it, needing to get 3 seconds clear of Brother Adam now. Brother Adam sitting in a good position for the podium if he can just keep up, but that's already 1.6, about 1.7 seconds already. So will Brother Adam be able to make a move on MBB as well? He's obviously passed him anyway because of the pen, but I'm sure he's going to want to get past and then keep as close as he can to Kitchen. Obviously within that 3-second window, he could pick himself up a nice podium. After being in so much bother at the beginning, both Mercedes are going to come home a potential podium. Rigby in 8th place. I don't know if he has picked up fastest lap yet. I don't think so, because he's sitting the wrong way round on the start-finish line. Right, so Zettervall is on his final lap of the race. Double solid in 2nd place, bring home good points for the Aston Martin team. Kitchen in 3rd. Brother Adam did get past MBB now, so he just has to stay within that 3-second window of Kitchen, and he will take the final podium position. Obviously neither of them needed to make the move on MBB all the time that they didn't have a penalty, but Kitchen picking up that 3-second time penalty has really made it matter now. But MBB is dropping back. Brother Adam down to 2. He's got the gap down to 2 seconds, so he's should be keeping him honest. But let's jump on with Zettervall anyway, who's going to come home, I think, pick up his maiden victory in DTR. As I say, not been here too long with us, but has showed promise. Certainly, I remember him in D3 at Brazil. Had a really, really good race there. Was looking on for 2nd until, unfortunately, a spin pretty much in the final corner dropped him down a couple of places. But a capable driver, and it looks like he will bring home maximum points for the McLaren team today. Obviously losing his teammate in the first lap incident. So here we go. Zettervall will cross the line and takes the victory. Congratulations to him. Double is going to come home in 2nd place. Kitchen is going to cross the line in 3rd, but he's going to lose out to Brother Adam. Brother Adam jumps in because of those penalties. MBB coming home with a good 5th. Kieran will finish, I think, in 6th. So some good points for Kieran. Picked up his first point last week with a 10th place, and follows it up this week with a 6th position. So a good race for him. Jago will come home in 7th place. So a quick look, see who's got the fastest lap. Yeah, it's still with Jago. Jago 6 is, I think that's 7 points he picks up today off the top of my head, so he will take a small lead into Bahrain, but it's certainly not over by any stretch of the imagination. I'd say a Nerdy win and Jago 2nd would put the scores back level again, so certainly all to play for. Rigby has obviously already finished a lap down.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Mr. Bogorovsky, we have you back.
No, you don't. Probably not.
Do not join through the Discord.
Right.
Wait, let me try, guys.
So there's Zetterville coming out onto the podium, pumping the air and doing a nice little dance there. So Zetterville bringing...
Oh, now I'm back. Jesus.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Oh, well, yeah. Well, hi.
Well, welcome back. You're back just
I got
in
an
time to
error.
say
I got
goodbye.
thrown out of the party. And yeah, well, occupy off of me as well. Yeah, what a race now.
It's, well, it had everything.
Drama.
Again. Well,
Drama. All right. Result. Let me do the honors since I missed the pit.
You can go for it.
Yeah, on the podium as a winner, Zetterville. Then we had double with the podium. Then Brother Adam completing it with a last lap rush to Kitchen. Then Kitchen in 4th, MB in 5th, Kieran in 6th. Great result from the Williams boys. Jago gets a vital 6 points in 7th and an extra point for fast lap. Rigby gets 8, and then everyone else was DNF. From Skipper, Pegman, Composite, Ralph, Brandy, Pavlosador, Nerdy, Baldy, and of course, Chef was a DSQ, as we told.
Yep.
Because with that last safety car when it came in, we already said, and I think that was the moment I fell off.
Yes.
He's done. He's done. And I'm sorry for him, but he had like 3-4 chances to do it, and he didn't. And yeah, a shame because Chef, he was quick. He was on pole. He led the race for a while until he got hit, and everything went really bad after that. Got a drive-through, didn't serve it immediately. Safety car came out. Safety car went in, didn't serve it again. Safety car came out, didn't serve it again. Safety car came in, didn't serve it. Another safety car, then wanted to serve. It was too late. Yeah,
yep.
That's a few. As good as you can drive, you still need to make the right decisions in the race. Unfortunately, he did it. Right, so if you look at the championship now,
well, I'll bring up last week's, or what it was before the race, obviously with Jago and Nerdy level on 121. Obviously, Jago's going to take a 7-point lead into Bahrain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, number 3 and 4 not scoring any points. So it's just Jago and Nerdy in the fight, with Nerdy 7 points behind, and not feeling very confident on the Bahrain track, which is next week.
Yeah, I think it's not one of his favourites, but
But
as we've seen before, you don't need to be the quickest to win a race.
no,
Bit of
true,
luck,
but
bit of
that's
consistency.
true, but it's a bit different on a track like Bahrain. However, how's constructors looking?
Structures.
Aston Martin scored 7 points. Alpha Tauri scored none, but they were like 80 points ahead. Ferrari didn't score, so that means Alpha
Yeah.
Tauri is constructors champion. So
Yep.
maybe they won't win the driver's title, but at least they won a constructor's title. So congratulations to Nerdy and Chef JB for winning the title and getting a ticket to the Race of Champions.
Absolutely, yeah. Many congratulations. They've been completely the dominant team this year, to be honest with you. I mean, Nerdy and Chef have picked up good points, and yeah, deserved champions, to be honest with you. But also the fact that it's going to take us to the last race. We're going to we've actually had how many championships have we had decided already this year? This season 6. Have we had any champions yet? Just Asian. Is it Asian?
Yeah. Wait.
And Tool, isn't it? Tool from D1.
No.
Has he not made it yet?
No. Actually, Division 0 is won by Spathis. And in Division 1, the Constructors has been won by also Spathis with Agent. But the driver's title is not being decided in any division yet.
That's really good because I mean normally the title's sewn up in a lot of divisions with a couple of
It
races to
helps
go.
that it's a relatively short season, of course, but
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, it was a 10-race season, which we've reduced down to 9 because of the soon-to-be F123 coming out, which we'll look forward to league racing on that.
being at least a bit earlier than normal, but yeah.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall look forward to it. So, right, okay, well, I mean, again, Division 4 has not failed to entertain us. Commiserations to the drivers who had some bad luck and crashes. Congratulations to the podium, to Settervall for his first win in DTR. Obviously, a big shout out to Kieran for continuing his points run, obviously with a single point last week and then finishing 6th this week, I think it was. So, yeah, picking up some good points at the end. But, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. And I look forward to Bahrain next week. See if we get anywhere near as much excitement.
Oh, well, there's going to be a title decided, so yeah, let's hope so. But there's so far none races being disappointing. It's always been a great show. Sometimes it's great racing, sometimes it's a crash fest. But yeah, so let's hope we have another good race, a season closer. And we'll see. We'll see next week who's gonna win it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm just saying. I read Nerdy's text, and he says he's afraid he lost it now. He doesn't feel confident on Bahrain. Hey, it's never over till it's over.
Absolutely. And if you feel like that, then you've got nothing to lose. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, go and enjoy it. But by whatever happens, it's been a fantastic season. You know, certainly from the beginning for Nerdy, it looked like it was just going to be complete domination. But the wheels kind of just fell off just after the halfway mark. But it's not over yet. Absolutely not over. And we'll see what we get next week. So, right, well, I'm going to say good night. Thank you ever so much for tuning in and joining us. Apologies for the technical issue that we lost Bog for the last few laps, but you know, thankfully we had him back to obviously sign off and to give his conclusion. So, but for myself, I shall say good night. Thank you for listening, and don't forget next Tuesday Division 2, Wednesday Divisions 1 and 3, and Division 4 same time next week. Obviously, all titles or drivers' titles to be decided. So thank you for listening. From myself now, I'll say good night and pass you over the bog. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you now, and everyone else. See you next week. Bye bye.